Hi there, and welcome to English Flow Podcast. I'm Gwen, and I'm so happy you're here today. We're going to talk about something that so many people want to know. Can I practice English alone? And let me tell you, yes, you absolutely can. If you don't have a partner, a teacher, or a class, don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll have all the tips and ideas you need to learn English on your own. You'll see that it's not just possible, it can also be fun, creative, and deeply rewarding. Let's get started. So why would someone learn English alone? Maybe you live in a place where there aren't any English classes nearby. Or maybe your friends and family don't speak English, and you don't know anyone to practice with. Perhaps you're just really busy and can't commit to a regular class. Whatever the reason, I want you to know that you can still succeed. Learning alone might sound like a challenge, but it's also an opportunity. When you're your own teacher, you get to decide what you learn, when you learn, and how you learn. You can go at your own pace, focus on things you're interested in, and build a learning routine that works for you. Now, if you're wondering how to even begin, let me share a simple tip. Start by talking to yourself. I know, it sounds a little strange at first, but trust me, it works. Look in the mirror and pretend you're having a conversation with a friend. Say something like, "Hi, my name is Gwen. I'm learning English today." Practicing out loud helps you get comfortable with speaking. Another thing you can do is record yourself. Use your phone to read a short sentence or paragraph, then listen to the recording. You might notice small mistakes, or maybe your pronunciation isn't as clear as you thought. Don't be discouraged. The goal is to learn and improve, and recording yourself is a fantastic way to do that. Once you're comfortable talking to yourself, you can try shadowing. This is a technique where you watch a video or listen to a podcast in English, then repeat what the speaker says. Pause after each sentence and try to copy their tone, pronunciation, and rhythm. It's like practicing with a partner, except the partner is on your screen. Shadowing helps you sound more natural, like a native speaker. Learning English on your own can feel overwhelming at first, so it's important to stay organized. Create a simple routine that fits into your day. For example, you could spend 15 minutes speaking, 20 minutes reading, and 10 minutes writing. It doesn't matter how much time you spend. What matters is that you practice regularly. Small steps every day will add up over time. Now, let's talk about learning vocabulary. Many people make the mistake of trying to memorize long lists of words. But here's the thing. It's not just about the words you know, it's about how you use them. Instead of memorizing random words, focus on learning phrases and sentences. For example, instead of just learning the word rain, learn phrases like, "It's raining outside," or "Don't forget your umbrella." Words are easier to remember when they're part of a story or situation. Another great tip is to think in English during your daily routine. For example, when you're making tea, think, "Boil the water, add the tea bag, wait 3 minutes." When you're walking to the store, think, "I need milk and bread." This simple habit helps you practice even when you're not sitting down to study. Immersing yourself in English is another powerful way to learn. Start by changing the language on your phone to English. At first, it might feel difficult, but you'll quickly get used to it. You can also watch English movies or TV shows. Begin with subtitles in your native language, then switch to English subtitles, and finally, try watching without subtitles. This helps you understand English naturally without relying on translations. Listening to music is another fun way to practice. Choose songs in English and try to guess the meaning of the lyrics. You don't have to understand every word, just focus on the overall feeling of the song. But let's be honest, learning alone can feel lonely sometimes. I remember a night when I felt so frustrated. I wanted to give up. I looked out the window and saw the moon. It was shining so brightly, all alone in the sky. I thought, if the moon can shine alone, so can I. From that night on, the moon became my study partner. Every evening, I'd stand by the window and say, "Today I learned the word courage. It means to be brave." The moon never answered, but it made me feel less alone. When you're learning on your own, it's important to find ways to make it fun. Try writing letters to an imaginary friend or even to your future self. For example, you could write, "Dear future me, today I learned 5 new words. I hope you still remember them when you read this." Another idea is to read children's stories in English. They're simple, fun, and easy to understand. Stories are a great way to learn new words and phrases in context. If you're ready to challenge yourself, try joining an online chat group or voice chat. Start with something small, like typing, "Hi, my name is Gwen. How are you?" When someone replies, you'll feel so excited and proud. You're communicating in English. Later, you can join voice chats to practice speaking. Now, let's talk about patience. Learning English, especially on your own, takes time. You might not see results right away, and that's okay. Progress isn't always obvious at first, but every small step you take is bringing you closer to your goal. So, here's a quick recap of today's tips. Talk to yourself every day, practice shadowing, learn vocabulary in context, immerse yourself in English, and find creative ways to make learning fun. Remember, the secret to learning English alone isn't magic. It's persistence, creativity, and believing in yourself. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you feel inspired and ready to take the next step in your English learning journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend or let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts and stories. Until next time, remember, you've got this. Learning English is possible, even if you're doing it alone. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode and want to keep improving your English, don't forget to subscribe to English Flow Podcast, your go-to place for simple, fun, and practical ways to learn English. By subscribing, you'll never miss an episode packed with tips, stories, and strategies to help you speak confidently and fluently. Whether you're learning alone or just looking for extra support, we're here to make your journey exciting and rewarding. Hit that subscribe button now and take your English to the next level. Together, we'll make learning English an adventure. See you in the next episode.